Hello, check.
Right, thank you. Respected Chief Secretary Ma'am, senior colleagues from All India Service, my senior colleague, retired DG Sri Malakonde Garu, officers from All India Services over here, my colleagues from AP Police, guests, visitors, members of the media, a very good evening to all of you. We have all gathered here today on this, actually it's a solemn occasion during the observation of a commemoration day and the days following the commemoration day. Earlier we used to observe the commemoration week, but this year onwards, all over the country, as per the direction of the Government of India, we are observing the days following the commemoration day up to 31st of October, which is a National Unity Day or Ekta Divas. And this was also something which the Government of India suggested to all the states, that we also need to present and showcase what the police forces are to the citizens and to the public. Very often, the kind of duties, the kind of engagement of police goes unnoticed for whatever reasons it may be. So therefore, band, that is one of the facets of police, also needs to be displayed to the citizens, to the society, that yes, within the ranks of the police, we do have something like this, and this is a different dimension of the police force. We are also mortals. We are also like any other member of the society. We also do observe certain engagements like music. Obviously, the origination of the band may have been, there may be some martial legacy to that, but then it also evolved where music in the form of band, of marching, as well as other kind of regalia which is offered for the constituents of the police department. And over the years, this has improved and this has taken different shapes. And I'm very happy to say that today what has been displayed, there is a lot of improvement made within the band, in the bands of Andhra Pradesh Police. After the bifurcation of the state, we had certain limitations in terms of our capacities, particularly the band capacities. We were all truncated. It took us a lot of time to really reorganize ourselves, and I see that there has been progress from the previous years. And this progress, as you see the pipe band today, and we also have heard music, classical music, renditions of Beethoven is also a progress. We are also able to hear music from across the country, and rendition of classical music also infused is something which marks progress. And AP Police has been progressing significantly, and particularly the stride of progress in the last 1 year has been quite something of which we are really proud of. Just now, before coming, I think many of you must have seen it in the media that AP Police was able to get a lot of technology awards, about 48 Scotch awards out of the 83 awards nationally. But just now, before coming here, there was another series of awards called as Governance Now, India Police Awards. In that, of the 28 awards, we were able to bag as many as 18 awards. Now, that again speaks of progress. That speaks of improvement. That speaks of positive stride that is being very steadfastly observed in AP Police. And all this is towards not only improving ourselves. Improving ourselves is basically towards efficiency, towards improving our skills and professional competencies, and towards better delivery of police services to the society and to the citizens. Now, I'm really proud to say that with so many recognitions which we are able to achieve and the kind of progress that we have made, we are really happy and feel very satisfied. And I'm sure that in days to come, we will all together, individually and collectively, work towards the vision and the goals that has been set and mandated by the government of Andhra Pradesh for AP Police. Please permit me to also mention about the Police Seva app. Particularly, it has 87 police services being offered, and this Seva app also got one of the 2 gold medals in the among the Scotch awards. The other one is the Disha app. Both very unique, very symbolic, and very meaningful. When I say AP Police Seva app, it has 87 police services available for a common man, for a citizen to access remotely. And for you to really understand and appreciate what kind of services it is offering. This AP Police Seva app was inaugurated by our Honorable CM on the 1st of October. And today is the 29th day. We had 32,000 downloads of FIRs across the state, which a citizen could access. Now you can imagine if a case is registered against you, or if there is a case in any police station, getting a copy of an FIR is so difficult. Forget getting a copy of the FIR. Even coming to the police station and requisition, asking and seeking for a service is also difficult. But getting an FIR copy from the palm of your hand is a real empowerment of the citizen. Now, 32,000 FIRs in the last 29 days was accessed by the citizens of Andhra Pradesh. That is the kind of service that is being available. Similarly, more than 16,000 searches have been made for stolen vehicles, two-wheelers. More than 3,000 missing person. You can understand the anguish of anybody if your loved ones, near and dear ones, is found missing. What do we do? Where do we search? About 2,600 unknown dead bodies were scanned. So this is the kind of service which our AP Police Seva app is offering to. So that is transparency, accountability, that is access, the ease of access to the police service. It's empowerment of citizens, and that is precisely that we are trying to aim towards, offering better services as mandated by the government, services to the needy, services to the common man, and that we were able to really achieve through use of technology. Friends, today, amongst the various events that we have organized during the last couple of days, post 21st October, when we really pay homage to those amongst the police who have laid down their lives, who have made the ultimate sacrifice in the course of their duties, in the altar of their duties. There can be no greater sacrifice than their own lives. In times like this, we take stock, pause, and remember and pay homage to those who laid down their lives. And in times like this, we also look into the various welfare measures that we extend to our members of the police force and those families, particularly the families of the martyrs, families of those who laid down their lives. So on this solemn occasion, it's an occasion with mixed emotions, actually. We take this opportunity to reaffirm our commitment and our dedication to the tasks, the duties and responsibilities that has been laid down for us. We stand committed, and I'm quite certain that all of us, individually and collectively, we shall go about performing and discharging our duties and responsibilities in the expected standards that has been laid for us. So I really thank all of you who are here, the dignified guests who are here. In times like this, in the midst of uncertainty, police force also rose up to the occasion. There were no SOPs, there were no guidelines, there was no methodologies which were laid down, but we did respond to the occasion, faced the challenge, and then met with the expectations. I'm also proud to say that the contribution of AP Police in the state strategy to deal with COVID has been quite significant. There has been quite a large number of our force who got infected, more than 13,300. But today as we talk, there are just few of them who are still active. And we also lost quite a few of us in this challenge. So on this occasion, on these days also, we have been remembering them and taking care of their families. Now on this day, we also take this opportunity to express our gratitude to Madam Chief Secretary and colleagues from all other departments who have been particularly on the forefront in battling this COVID challenge which we faced in the state of Andhra Pradesh. We have been able to really make a mark across the country in terms of our response, in terms of the standards, in terms of the yardsticks, in terms of the measures while responding to this challenge. So we also take this opportunity to acknowledge them on this occasion. With these few words, I really appreciate my colleagues who have really put this program today. They also really labored hard. Once again, they have displayed their commitment. That's a brand of AP Police. I must thank every one of them, led by ADG Sridhar, IG Training Sanjay, AIG Admin, of course our SP is here, and there are many of you who are there, OSD Ramakrishna, etc., etc. I must appreciate the band, members of the band, both the brass as well as orchestra and the pipe band. That's a new addition that we have in our police. So with my, from the bottom of my heart, I really thank each and every one of you. Jai Hind. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Indeed, the strides that you spoke about, sir, I hope and pray that they transform into leaps and bounds in the days to come, sir. I now invite the Honorable Chief Guest for the evening, Srimati Neelam Sawni, IAS, Madam Chief Secretary, Government of Andhra Pradesh. Ma'am, kindly give us your message, ma'am.
My colleague, the Director General of Police of Andhra Pradesh, Mr. Gautam Savangji, senior police officials, principal secretaries, secretaries and senior officials of the various departments of the government of Andhra Pradesh, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, members from the media, and most important, members of the police force, the police band, the brave police personnel martyred in the line of duty, and the families of the police force. October 21st, as you are all aware, is observed as the Police Commemoration Day, to pay tribute to the police personnel who make the supreme sacrifice by laying down their lives in the service of the nation and its people. Hence, such an event evokes emotion for the departed souls, and I am indeed privileged and honored to be part of the event and to be able to pay my homage and tribute to the departed souls who have made the supreme sacrifice. This year, the Government of India has recognized the Police Commemoration Day as the Police Flag Day, and a series of activities have been organized starting from October 21st, and as the DGP said, with the objective of reaching out to public and seeking the appreciation and acknowledgement of the sacrifice of the police forces in the service of society, and aimed at winning the confidence and promoting the feeling of a healthy police-public relationship. The casualty this year was primarily due to COVID-19. Hence, I was told that today's events were more in the remembrance and to appreciate the services rendered by the Corona warriors. COVID-19 indeed posed an unprecedented management challenge to the frontline workers, whether in the health department, in the municipal administration, the sanitation workers, and of course the entire revenue in the police machinery. They all toiled hard, risking their lives to ensure that each and every person tested positive came out safe. I must mention at this point that the government of Andhra Pradesh was really committed to save the lives of the people, and for this ensured that there was an unprecedented preparation both in terms of testing and in providing the medical facilities. We've had the largest number of tests per million, and by the month end I think we would have tested about 15% of the citizens of Andhra Pradesh. In terms of hospitals also, the kind of preparation that was done was unprecedented. Though of course, despite our best efforts, we did lose a lot of lives. In the case of the police, as many as 13,000 police officers got infected and about 100 of them died. Even we had casualties from the medical and health machinery and the personnel from the municipal administration and from the officers of the rank of Tehsildars and VROs. Today we are going to, in our little way, pay homage to them. The hard work which was turned out and the sacrifices made kept the state of AP on top of the list of the states which have rendered outstanding services to ensure that the community at large came out of the COVID-19 crisis safe and secure. As on today, our positivity has gone down, and as on today, even the number of deaths has gone down drastically. I would fail in my duty if I do not mention that apart from COVID-19, under the able leadership of the Honorable Chief Minister and the DGP, who leads the police force right from the front and whose professional competency is percolated down the entire police force, yeoman service has not been provided only in the context of COVID-19, but also in providing protection for the women, the children, and in attending to the issues of the downtrodden. The police has been doing exemplary work in maintaining law and order in Andhra Pradesh. Let me not take too much of your time, even though it's a solemn occasion. We've had a lovely display and a wonderful display from the police band, the orchestra, and from the pipe band. But let me conclude by saying that on this occasion I offer my heartfelt condolences to the families of all the deceased and assure them that the government is with them in this hour of crisis. I would like to thank the DGP and the entire force for organizing, celebrating this Police Commemoration Day, and for their services to the society. Jai Hind.
Madam, can you please stay back? Okay. Thank you so much, Madam. Now I request DGP Sir to come on to the stage to give away the mementos to the people who have rendered their service during this pandemic. Now let's move on to the presentation ceremony as a token of appreciation for their service from AP Police. Firstly, let me take the honor of inviting Principal Secretary Revenue Srimati Usha Rani Garu IAS along with Collector Krishna District Sri MD Imtiaz Garu IAS. Please welcome to the stage, sir and madam. Thank you, madam, and thank you, sir. Now, let me take the privilege of inviting Commissioner Medical and Health, Shri K. Bhaskar Garu, IAS, along with DME, Shri Venkatesh Garu, Director, Medical and Education. Thank you so much, sir. Now let me take the honor of inviting Commissioner Vijayawada Municipal Corporation, Sri Prasanna Venkatesh Garu IAS, along with Additional Director Municipal Administration, Sri Ravindra Garu. Right. Now I would like to invite retired band master T. Subramanian Garu onto the stage, please.
We request the audience to applaud the people who have served during the case of pandemic. At the same time, what a wonderful rendition of all the musical journey that we have had tonight.
Now I invite ex-Navy Sri Ysrcp Paul Raj onto the dais, please. Also, I invite conductor Samba Shivrao Garu onto the stage, please. Now I invite Program Coordinator Dinesh onto the stage, please. Program Coordinator Dinesh onto the stage, please.
We request DCP admin to please be available near the dais. ACP headquarters, Vijayawada city, kindly be available near the dais. We now request DCP admin Vijayawada Mary Prashanti to please come over and receive the token of appreciation from DG sir and CS madam.
Second half.
ACP headquarters Chenchu Reddy, please come over. Sir, I now request the Honorable DGP sir to please present a memento to our Honorable CS madam. Thank you so much madam for gracing this evening. On behalf of Andhra Pradesh Police, our respected DGP sir will now hand over the memento. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am.
and gentlemen, the evening shall be incomplete if I fail to thank every single constable, head constable, ASIs, RSIs, right to the rank of the SPs who have made this evening possible. From the bottom of our hearts, Honorable DGP Sir, on behalf of him, we thank every single officers from Revenue, from Police, the other departments of Government of Andhra Pradesh and the general public who have graced this evening. Thank you so much for gracing this occasion. Sit tight. We have for the second half of the program coming up. Prashanti, please take over Ashwati and then guide us through the second half.
Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second half of the program. So let's start our second half of the program with We Shall Overcome from the AP Police Band. Next will be something.
Thank you so much. A round of applause, please, for the people playing that. Let me just wake up the crowd. All of you would have heard this wonderful rendition called Hum Honge Kamyab. A little bit trivia on this. You all should know that this was actually a very old gospel song that was later taken over to the anti-apartheid movement in the US. Later on in India, it was adapted and then made into Hum Honge Kamyab. Thank you so much. Ashwati, over to you now.
Yes. Thank you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, now let's listen to beautiful violin duets by our invited musicians, Sirisha and Shweta. Give it up for Sirisha and Shweta, please.
A round of applause to the young musicians, please. Thank you so much to the young budding musicians here. Next on the rendition is Besame Mucho. After we heard the young musicians, it's now turn to shift over to the Western classical. Now, Besame Mucho is a famous composition by the Italian opera singer Andrea Bocelli. Let's hear it for our AP band. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for AP Police Band one more time.
And that was Besame Mucho from our talented musicians Bhumkar, Shekhar and Suresh. That was wonderful. మన పుట్టుక సాధారణమైనది కావచ్చు, ప్రజల ప్రాణాలు కాపాడిన ప్రతి ఒక్క పోలీస్ చరిత్రలో నిలుస్తారు. ఇప్పుడు మన అందరి ఫేవరెట్ పాట ఒక్కడై రావడం, లేట్ ఎస్పి బాలసుబ్రహ్మణ్యం గారు పాడిన పాట, ఆర్పి పట్నాయక్ గారు మ్యూజిక్ చేసిన పాట మనం విందాం.
Let's hear it for the talented trio, please. One more round of applause, please, for the talented trio. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We now move on to the next rendition. For me, this rendition is spectacular in its own sense. It never fails to give me a goosebump every single time you listen to it. And once you listen to it with the brass band, it has a different feel to it. Ladies and gentlemen, the next historical composition is by Ram Singh Thakuri, where the poem and the lyrics have been penned by Vamsidhar Shukla. It's none other than Kadam Kadam Badhaye Ja, the marching song of the great Subhash Chandra Bose's Indian National Army. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for our band and the song.
That was amazing. Thank you so much. Year of pandemic. Evidently, the crown monster has spread its tentacles and threatened human existence in every possible manner. Fear, depression, and isolation. But we will declare, God raised me up. The choral group is going to present this beautiful song, You Raise Me Up.
I am down down. Know my soul so weary. When troubles come and my heart burden be, then I am still and wait here in the silence until you come and sit a while with me. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulder. You raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulder. You raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulder. You raise me up to more than I can be.
Can we hear it for this talented group, please? As we approach the final moments of this wonderful evening, let me just ask the band to set the tone for the last few important songs that are going to be played now. Getting back to the mainstream, a wonderful song by the composer, another talented Indian composer, none other than A.R. Rahman, from a popular movie called Duet. The song is Anjali. Take it away, please. Thank you, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, as we approach the culmination of this splendid musical evening, let me tell you, for every single band member sitting here, it has been sleepless nights. Those scorching suns in the morning, practicing until the wee hours. Let us all put our hands together one final time for the AP Police Band on the left and the right, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for the AP Police Band. Thank you, everyone. Sit tight. We have some surprises your way right now. The bandmaster, please take it away. The drums on fire. Nothing more, nothing less.
Check. That was spectacular performance by our drummers. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for this beautiful presentation of the evening. So now we have come to the penultimate section of this evening, last post. We remember the men who served the nation and still protecting the security of each individual. The last post, called originally merely and the final sentry post, had been inspected and the camp was secure for the night. To those who were still out and wounded or separated that the fighting was done, and to follow the sound of the call to find safety and rest. We will now commence the last post. Request everyone to stand up and to show our respect to the service.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We now request all the dignitaries to proceed towards the left side of the right side of the dais, towards your left, and light the candle and pay homage to all the ones martyred. Once again, on behalf of Andhra Pradesh Police and the Director General of Police, Sri Gautam Sawang IPS, we thank each one of you for making this evening a success. Thank you one and all, and good night.